Good morning. Back on this Cadillac. Gotta change the alternator on it. Already did a bunch of testing to it. And there's not a lot to test for a bad alternator. Everything else is in line. So I already ordered a new alternator. That finally came in. And gotta get the plastic off of this motor and get it changed out here. So I gotta take this plastic off here and this off here to buy myself a little more room. The alternator's buried way down in here. So I'm going to try to sneak it out without taking apart all these extra hoses and moving wires and stuff. I just don't really want to do all that. I don't know. I just feel like I should be able to do it without draining the coolant. That's unreasonable. But that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it without draining the coolant. So I got a new alternator here. Looking nice. Rain is in the forecast. There's not a lot to this tools wise to do it, as long as I can actually squeeze my hands in here and get at the nuts and bolts to get it apart. Hopefully it's not studs that are going to stay in place. If so, then I'll have to deal with that when I get to that point. But for right now, I'm going to get the plastic off, get the serpentine belt off, and start working on the bolts. Back on? Okay. Got this cool little table there I got out of the back of a vehicle. I'm not going to name what vehicle, but it came with the vehicle. It's from the factory. Set this over here. Good spot. And mind you, I'm trying to beat the rain. It rained all morning here real heavily. And I'm supposed to get more rain in a little while. So far, the plastic's coming off pretty easy. Grab a thing for that. Big ratchet. Not really a good spot to get on that. Should have got a smaller ratchet. Yeah, that worked. That worked out fine. I can see that there. wonder if I'm going to be able to move this enough to get them wires unhooked. Just break them loose. Try to bring you in a little closer here. See what I can do with it. See, the alternator is very way down in here. But I got the bolts loose now. And you can see the plug in the back there. I have to get at that. And I'm hoping there's enough play. I can't see. I can't even see the positive wire from here. Oh no, I think that's it. Right there. See it? There it is. Hi, Jazz! Good morning. It's afternoon. Okay, yeah, alright, here we go. Oh, I dropped my wrench. Spin it around. The back one's loose. I can't use the ratchet wrench on it. You can barely see me down there. Oh, my arm's in the way. You're like an eighth of a turn at a time. Oh, almost dropped the ratchet. Oh, spun around. I'm pretty sure Cadillac wants you to pull the motor to change the alternator, but that's not. I'm joking. Oh, it does fit out. It's a surprise. I don't know if I can get this back one to move. Oh, it's just a little. Come on. Come on, we'll get it. It's coming out. A little stiff. You know, I'm not sure if it's going to come all the way out, though. Oh. dropped you. Sorry about that. How long has this got to be? I think it's excessive. All right, that's okay. See if I can get this top one. Oh, I turned you over. Hold on. Why did it do that? I had to turn off the auto rotate or something. Would have been good yesterday. How am I going to set you up here? How are you supposed to watch me if I got you turned all around? I can't even see the alternator anymore. Where am I at? What am I looking at, guys? Oh, there we go. I went the wrong way. How about that? All right, we'll try that for a minute. And let's see if I can get the ratchet wrench back on this one. That bottom one, I got to remember to put that bolt in the new alternator before I pull it. This one's fitting. "11 minutes already?" I know I put my hand right in the way, but there's no way. And without my hand in the way, I can't hold the wrench on and ratchet it. There's no room for a regular ratchet here. I had this cheap set of ratchet wrenches I got hooked up with a long time ago. A couple of them are broken. This one's not. Almost there. Okay. Alright, this bolt's got to go back in before it'll fit in place too. There's... Turn it over. Okay, gotcha, I gotcha. There's just no... Well, there's enough room right there. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, that one's out. The bottom one's in. The bottom one's not coming out. You look through the hole like that. The top one came up a little bit and pulled out through the side here, so that's pretty cool. So now we just got to get the positive wire unhooked and communication wire unhooked. And then we just got to fish it out through this hole. You see me? Barely. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to turn it to a position where I can get at these wires before there's any pulling on them. Okay, there's that one. I can see this guy over here. I can't get two hands over there, can I? Kind of. Excuse me, sir. Give me that 13mm wrench. Let's see if I can get that myself. Down into a hole where it doesn't fit. You know? I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, I lost it. Well, that wrench might be one with the car. Just kidding. We gotta find it though. Found it. There it is. Alright, let's try again from this angle. I don't know where all this going on. This is a different size. That should be a different size than the one on the bench. On the side. On there. This is hard to get at. I'm reaching 3 different directions. I mean, there's no room for this wrench. Probably not a right tool for this job. We're in here with it. There we go. Come on. One more. Loosened up a little bit. The whole alternator moved. That makes it hard to get back on the nut. That's a little better spot. Oh, you know, I guess the whole post is turned, isn't it? There we go. No, you can't see what I'm doing in here. I can't see what I'm doing in here either. I thought this would have loosened by now. Alright. Alright. I got the old alternator out. At some point, my camera dropped and shut right off everything. So I didn't realize it was no longer recording. Meanwhile, I dropped it down in here and had to fish it out. And I don't know, I thought it was recording the whole time, but apparently not. I went ahead and got that wire the rest of the way unhooked and had to spin the alternator a bunch of different directions and got it over to here and got it to come up a little bit over, and then on top of this coolant hose right here, I unhooked this vacuum line off of here and air intake breather, so it was able to fit out, and then I just stuck the new one right in there, all unaware I wasn't recording. I'm halfway through getting the wire bolted back on, and I'm gonna get it back up in place. Okay. That's not a position here. Is there a position? How did I get that on? Somehow. Man. It won't sit still for me. Oh no. Where'd it go? Come on. Okay, my bottom bolt came out of place. Trying to get my plug back in. Okay. Gonna get the top bolt in place a little bit here. Let's get this in. Let me get it. Oh, I did not. No, I didn't. Okay. How do I get this caught? Got it caught somehow. Just a little better angle. Come on, get up in there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get behind that and adjust that wire. Not a lot to run around, but finally. I'll actually tighten them up this time. Whoever put them on last time didn't have them finger tight. coming. Slip this belt back on here before we put anything else back in the way. Make sure we're on all the pulleys nice. Everything looks good. Nice. Oh, can I have my ratchet back? There we go. We'll go ahead and hook this back up. Right there. And this one right here. We'll go ahead and, where did I put that wrong tool for the job gun? Oh, right. That's not what this is meant for, but I use it for everything. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Start. Plastic's back on it. Alright, I clean my hands up. Let's hook this battery back up. This is my battery that I can do here. I'm just hooking up right quick. Start it back up. I don't want to mess with that battery because I don't know if that battery is shot or not. Test the battery after. Well, you know, keys help. You're in here and get the keys. Hold on, guys. Alright, I got him. I'm back. Wow. Go ahead and... Alright, well, that's just a matter of taking care of that battery. Gotta let it run for a bit. Yeah. I might look into that exhaust leak for her too. But that's the end of this part. I'll take that back, thank you. Appreciate you holding that for me. So, have the alternator down in there. belt spinning nicely. There is something. You hear it? Sounds terrible. Anyways. I'm not gonna, I'll just get that done myself here. And thanks for tuning in to Rust Belt Repairs. Join in next time. I'm working on some doors for the front of the shop here. That was only a quick peek. Gotta watch the video. Running good. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Rust Belt Repairs. So you have to tune in and see. Sorry, spinning around, get you dizzy. Tune in and see the garage door build. Had to stop that and take care of this though. And now this is back on road. I'll get back to, I don't know, it's about to rain. It started sprinkling again. So I'm probably going to work on the Chevy for a little while today and see how the weather turns out. Maybe get a roof on it. I mean, I could do that too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's raining now, sprinkling. So. And I still got to take care of the battery issue on this, so. Again, thanks for tuning in. No, I'm not forgetting to put the clips in. I'm changing a couple of them out and adding. Because they were not all here when I started. That one doesn't even fit there. You know, none of these really even fit. I bet these were all push-in ones. None of them were these originally. Those got to be bigger head ones. This is what I pulled out of it. I wonder if I got anything good in this box. Nothing big. See, these. This is probably what was here. Just seems like that would be what they did with it. Let's see, how about these guys? These ones? How about this? This definitely not big enough. Oh, that'll hold it. Go down far enough? Probably not. Nope. Okay. Well, these, oh, it's got a big head on them. Too big? Well, gee. These ones either? That's not gonna work. What do you think? No, those aren't gonna work either. Alright, what else? I could just go ahead and pop these guys in there. It would be secured. Be back to our factory line. It's more of a pain to get back apart. Yeah, they don't fit either. I think I already tried this one. Oh, that'll work. Those ones will work. See, that's these ones, right? There. There we go. One more. These ones. No, not this one. See, that one jumped base. That one's not in the right spot either. That one's not. What are we doing here? They're not in the right spots. There. Okay. Alright, I got it. Alright. That's the end of this Rust Belt Repairs edition.